Hello again, everybody. Today for the surrender rescue adoptions, we have a pair of budgies who are not at all fond of the camera. First off, we have a nice little white and blue. That is the female. She came in here as a surrender in the last year's back to school season. She was in pretty rough shape. She had bad feather condition. She was severely underweight. She was just being housed in a cage that is too small and not getting really any attention or proper diet. So right away I wanted to pair her up, but I did not have any other single budgies to pair her up with, any other rescues or surrenders. So I paired her up with this fellow here, one of my babies. He is a hybrid budgie, half English, half Australian standard. They took to each other right away. They bonded very strongly, very quickly, and she improved immensely right away. Eating, flying, talking, playing, and now they are a bonded pair. They are both considered untamed. The English budgie was hand-fed, so he will be able to be tamed again with a little bit of time and patience. But the female was most likely a pet store budgie, so if she is able to be tamed, it will take a bit longer. But they do make a great pair. She is most likely past the age of egg laying. If given a nest box and the right conditions and diet, she will likely try. But without the nest box, that should not be an issue. As you can see, the male is a bit more skittish, just because he is younger. But they do calm down when being handled. Doing the usual trust exercises will bring him back to where he was when he was being hand-fed. Non-biting. The female here, being a little older, she's a little more calm. But again, just not used to being handled really. But a few weeks of doing trust exercises, and they will be easier to handle and easier to control while out of cage. She had a bit of a rough start in life. Spent a lot of years probably in a darker, smaller cage, being all alone. But she's made great strides being here in a better environment and having a cage mate to share her life with. And she's going to continue to improve in a new home. He is a young male. He is in perfect feather condition, in perfect health. He is just not fond at all of the camera or of the bright lights shining in on him. They will require a cage at least 30 inches across the front, just to give them the room to fly and move around and feel safe in. And of course, to be continued with the diet that will include chop, fresh vegetables, fresh fruits. There is a rehoming fee for these fellows, not for the female, but for the young hybrid male. But only will be about a third of his regular cost. Less for people who I know who have had birds from me before. You'll be able to work something out. They're not too loud for budgies. The hybrids are usually quieter than the standards, and the female seems to take after her bonded mate. Anybody interested in providing a new home for these birds? They can contact me through my Facebook page. Just do a search for Little Joe's Companion Birds, and we can begin the screening process. Just to make sure that their new home will be able to give them the time that they need, the attention that they need to continue to thrive, be able to provide suitable caging, and to continue to provide a good, healthy diet.